Fuya is interactive mobile entertainment that improves the health of children. It is neuropsychology-based behavior design backed by statistically significant clinical outcomes. We live in a world where we systematically attack children. Just like tobacco, the fast food and beverage industries have scaled through this highly focused strategy. And it's a real tragedy for us as a species because it is destroying us. It is especially tragic for those of us who care about health, as we face the consequences of those habits embedded in childhood through brilliant marketing methods of targeting, brainwashing, and monetizing children. My mission and obsession began about 5 years ago when I became a father. I became so fixated by these pernicious messages bombarding my barely one-year-old daughter from every direction. Enchanting cartoon characters lured her with a promise of eternal happiness. And I understood her world was designed to mold her into a lifelong customer of highly processed sugar, salt, and fat. And this opened my mind to problems facing children and our world. I became obsessed, and I gave up my career in finance, and I returned to my roots as an engineer, a problem solver, and entrepreneur. I grew up in India, surrounded by an ancient wisdom that food was medicine that impacted mind, body, and environment. Food tradition, though, was refined over centuries, at a time when wealth did not conflict with health. We drew inspiration from the Mahabharata, the world's greatest behavior design intervention, an unparalleled story of love, betrayal, and war that has perpetuated these philosophies of karma, self-regulation, and duty. Today, however, humanity needs behavior design because we've lost an instinct about health and we have forgotten what to eat. The Mahabharata attained scale through every medium in history, but my team and I knew from the beginning that we had to be relevant to modern day realities. Our intervention had to be scalable, had to compete for mind share, and it had to displace unhealthy screen time. We created Fuya, the world's epic food fight. After hundreds of controlled experiments, we've defined medicinal entertainment. Kids strategize, become healthy heroes, and they beat these evil forces. But Fuya harnesses immersive mobile gaming technologies to target the prefrontal cortex, to drive behavior reinforcement through secondary impact and vicarious conditioning. Researchers have found statistically significant outcomes in randomized and controlled clinical trials done at the Baylor College of Medicine, at the Children's Nutrition Research Center. We've even partnered with ExxonMobil Bernard Harris Summer Science Camp and have reached thousands of kids across the US. Researchers found a persistent behavior change over 3 days from just a single exposure to Fuya. A 17% reduction in the consumption of processed food, 4% less sugary beverages, 7.6% more fruit, along with vegetables and water. Fuya has already touched the lives of 30,000 users in just our beta. And along with our retention metrics, we've ranked as high as 80 on the US App Store for kids. And we rank in the top 100 in over 100 countries. Our sole mission with Fuya is to make the healthy choice, the addictive choice, and to empower self-efficacy at scale. Fuya has, we know that Fuya is enjoyed by children without the need for any supervision, and that makes parents, doctors, and those who care about healthy, well-nourished children truly relieved. And we will continue to deepen the evidence base as we capture the minds, hearts, and behaviors of users, and as we aspire to build this world-changing company that is nurtured by this community in health. After 4 years of self-funded progress in collaboration with some of the greatest minds, we now aim to scale through even more partnerships with those who want to be at the bleeding edge of medicine, in health, in technology, in government, and even in the financial markets. It's been a real honor to tell you about medicinal entertainment and our work, but we have a long way to go I sincerely seek your support to help us tackle one of our world's greatest problems. And here's to better health. Fuya.